So the stock I have picked today is Reliance Infrastructure, and as most of you know, the stock has witnessed some good up move in the last few sessions, I should say in last 1 or 2 months. And as most of you know, like the stock has been lagging behind the market for almost like 3-4 years. So what exactly is the reason for the stock to move up from in the last 1 or 2 months? Is there anything positive to take a note of, or what's really happening on the stock? So let's do a deep dive into the overview of the stock, the SWOT analysis, and is it the right time to buy the stock. So we'll do all these things today. And if you are new to our channel, just make sure you subscribe to the channel so that you get similar content every time I put it, and do not forget to hit the bell button. Alright, so moving ahead, as you can see, Reliance Infra has a market cap close to 1354 crores. The P is negative, which means the profit has been, in fact, it has losses in last few quarters. But if you look at the stock in the last 1 year, it really went down to the level of 16 rupees sometime back in May of last year, and it's up almost and reached close to 52 in this May of 2021. So almost tripled in last 1 year. So what's really happening in the stock? And if you have gone to maybe a 5-year chart, you will see that the stock has even gone down from 400 levels to almost like 16. So it's not that it has just risen up from here, it has actually gone down significantly in last 5 years. Looking at the SWOT analysis, these are the strengths pretty much. It has strong annual EPS growth, which is witnessed in last few quarters. Growth in net profit is increasing profit margin quarter on quarter, so that's something also good. Increasing the profits every quarter for the past 2 quarters, so the profits has been increasing, that's good. Insider substantial acquisition of shares, selling disclosure made recently, so that is also good. And the stock gained more than 20% in the last 1 month, so it also has strong momentum and price action. So all these are strengths. So this is all strength. There are 6 strengths. What are the weaknesses? The weaknesses are a lot, and pretty much in the past. It has big deal sales last month, greater than 1% of the total shares. Red flag in terms of high interest payments compared to the earnings. So even if it has high earnings, it has a high interest burden also. So that's a big negative for the stock. Also, it has been inefficient use of capital to generate profits has been one of the issues. So as you can see, there are a lot of negatives such as the stock, but this pretty much is not from today. It's been, the negatives has been in the last close to 4 to 5 years. But looking at the strengths and looking at the recent quarter growth and the projections, obviously the stock looks to be in a turnaround zone, and you can grab the stock. If you like, I should not say that you will grab it, maybe that's a 50% of a portfolio, maybe 5 to 10% of the portfolio you can definitely have. What are the opportunities? The opportunities are there for a turnaround, as I said, and it's going from loss to a profit quarter on quarter. That's a big turnaround, and eventually what we've seen, any turnaround companies have actually seen significant growth, and at least in significant stock price movement in the recent times. It also has highest recovery from the 52-week low, and the stock is below 10. That's also a good thing. RSI indicator also is showing good prospects. So what are the threats? There were auditor resignations in the past, and increasing trend in the non-core income. Those have been the threats, because there has been income that's been the non-core business, so that is another negative for the stock. But if you look at the shareholding pattern, the holding has been like pretty much, there has been a huge players in the stock, and if you look at it, there's been almost close to 94% of the stock is placed, so that's not a good sign. But yeah, pretty much the Anil Ambani side of things has going through a huge loss in last 4 to 5 years. That's why they had to place the shares for some loans. So but looking at the current technicals and the SWOT analysis, this looks to be a turnaround story which is happening. So what I would suggest, like, you can probably have maybe 5% of your portfolio allocated to the stock, which can give you pretty huge returns. But if it let's say goes down from these levels, and maybe do not be in a hurry to buy it, When it goes to, let's say, levels of 20 or 25, then you can go in and grab a decent amount after that. So these are pretty much what I think should do on this stock, the Reliance Infrastructure stock. So that's pretty much it. I hope you liked this video, and if you liked it, please give it a thumbs up and do not forget to subscribe the channel. Thank you very much. Bye bye.